Hey, this is Joe with the AA word of the day, and the word today is opening new doors. And the quote is, "They, the promises, are being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly." And that is from the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous, page 84. And here's the commentary, the Daily Reflections, which is another book. So they're kind of combining quotes from many of the other texts and daily reflections that relate to the quote. The promises talked about in this passage are slowly coming to life for me. What has given me hope is putting step 9 into action. The step has allowed me to see and set goals for myself in recovery. Old habits and behaviors die hard. Working step 9 enables me to close the door on the behaviors, to close the door on the drunk I was, rather, and to open new avenues for myself as a sober alcoholic. Making direct amends is crucial for me as I repair relationships and behavior of the past. I am better able to live a sober life. Although I have some years of sobriety, there are times when the old stuff from the past needs to be taken care of. And step 9 always works when I work it. And that is quite the saying in Alcoholics Anonymous. It works if you work it. I think one of the big messages of this passage is that the rewards are sometimes come to you slowly, and sometimes they come very quickly. And it's not dependent on you. All you can do is do the best next thing, and stay in the program and continue with your spiritual development, and things will line in place. I've seen many guys who have reunited with their children, sometimes right away, and sometimes people have been hurt so badly they're not sure that this is going to be a lasting thing, so they kind of hold back and they're very cautious about extending the hand of forgiveness to you. You try to make amends, and that's all you can do. It's a program of accept the things I cannot change and change the things that I can. So you can change your attitude. You can apologize, make amends, and hope that they're accepted. Some guys have waited very many years and haven't talked to their family. That's very sad, but it does happen. But in my experience, and I only can speak of my experience, that my family came around very quickly. We were a close family, a large family, 8 boys, 2 girls, parents. And when I stopped drinking, the change was so obvious that, you think you're hiding it when you're drinking. But I always showed up when I promised that I would be somewhere. I always showed up. Not when I was drinking, I didn't. I never did. I tried, but I said, well, I'll just have one beer before I go. And, well, that was the start of drinking a whole case, and then I'd forget and call them up, and then I'd call them again, then call them a third time, not remembering that I had called them twice before. It was a big circular thing with me. I did the same thing over and over and over again. And now when I'm invited somewhere, or I say I'm going to come, if I'm going to travel up to New England to be with my family, I go. You know, they can count that when they drive down the airport to pick me up, that I am going to be there. And I'm not going to be drunk. And we're going to have a good time together. And it is true that the more you're in sobriety, he mentions here old stuff from the past needs to be taken care of. Because sometimes in a dream I'll remember something that I did and realize I've got to take care of it. And then I've got to see if that person was alive. There was I made a terrible remark to a bartender once in a club that I was at, and I was there quite often, and it was very hurtful what I said. And I tried to make amends. I called friends, and they said, well, he was living in one of the coastal communities in Rhode Island, and I kept trying and trying and trying to reach him because I wanted to apologize. I was going to invite him out to this restaurant that was right on the water and apologize. And maybe he never remembered it, but I did, and I felt bad about it. Well, he had died. He had died of prostate cancer, and so there wasn't really too much I could do to make amends to him. But as it said in previous readings, you can be next to the very nice, courteous, kind to the next person. So that's what I did. And this was like about 20 years into my sobriety that I remembered that. I just, things come up. They're buried so deeply that they do come up. And I don't get into all psycho mumbo jumbo. It just that it was very clear. I remembered exactly what I did to him. And it happened in a dream. And I usually don't remember dreams, but I did remember this. It didn't happen in a dream. I just dreamed of having done it in real life. So the thing is, be patient and stick with the program. Don't think that 3 months of sobriety, everybody's going to love you again and trust you and see that you're reliable. Give it time, and things will get better. And just remember, we accept the things we cannot change and change the things we can. So God bless, stay safe, and stay sober.